So at 44 minutes, just after the bit, it's continuous with the bit that I just talked about. He talks about puppets saying that artificial intelligence is just one damn thing after another. So if you think about this business of continuity and isomorphisms and being able to discretely approximate the behavior of a system in some sort of continuous way, then look at Henri Atlan's Uncommon Finalities, where he says that at the interface between these levels is language. So these AI tools that we have now that are able to, I still don't know how they work, and do statistical parsing and extract large language models, are able to mine they're able to deconstruct our discourse as we articulate these layers. And really the spark of creativity comes in articulating something, or just interpreting something that's already been said about something else in a new way. And that might be why artists are somehow seen as more creative than engineers. And I had such a guilt trip when I saw for the first time when I saw this generative art that had been produced by these adversarial models and stuff. And I thought about all the guff that I wrote in that Genesis document. That essay was written under some fairly severe stress. I have that in my defense. I was in Ruranabaki, penniless. I was just selling the last few possessions that I had. I'd done a runner after somebody dropped a huge heavy beam of wood on my head, and I just ran away from them and went to Ruranabaki and begged Rosa Maria Ruiz for help, and she let me hang out in her place. God knows what effect it had on her business, but and it was in those few weeks that I managed to write that up and upload. That was when Google Code, I found Google Code, and I realized I could upload a repo worth of stuff into a kind of, Google Code was Git, wasn't it? Can't remember. I did that, and I wrote that essay in order to launch it, and then in the end I just ran away into the jungle. I had 20 pesos in my pocket, and it was late at night. I just left all my stuff, and I really mean all my stuff. I had a backpack with my computer, and I must have had some sort of blanket. I'd sold my bivy bags and all that stuff, and I I just left at 8-9 o'clock at night, got the ferry across the river to San Buenaventura, and then just started walking up the road. But anyway, get back to what I was talking about, that when I wrote about creativity and everything having an origin in language, I was thinking very much along the lines of engineering creativity. And when I finally got to talk to a real artist, Blanca Huerta in Tecate, we just had one conversation and it clicked. It was something I knew from when I was a kid, looking at those spirit doll models and talking to her about art. And I said to her, it's the medium that it's your hands working the medium that suggest everything. They suggest the forms. I just remember that from making models when I was a kid, making plasticine models. Oh, Blanca, I'd love to see you again. I hope you get here. Maybe you're already here, that would be nice. Come say hello. Blanca was going to spend a year at Westminster. She had something arranged. And she went off to Ecuador. Then she showed me how to draw kittens with a knife. Oh, that was fun. I liked that kitten. Though the kitten that I had was in much better condition than the one I had in Cochabamba. Rosa, who did you give my kitten to? What a life. It hasn't started raining yet. There's oak trees. You know, it'd be really nice if there was a footpath going that way, because this route is just blech.